But for now, y'all, we have more FANI news because FANI is not only out and about begging for money, and I'm using the word begging. It's a little bit of a provocative word, but I'm going to show you that clip here shortly. But also we have a little bit more information about her threatening to sue her own government, her own county commissioners. And you are going to see here shortly, you're going to see FANI say this in her own words. This is not just a report. We are going to look at the report, but you're also going to hear FANI say, I'm ready to sue these people. So first, let's take a look at the report, and then we're going to get into FANI basically going in on her own commission and begging for money. So just as a reminder, Fulton County District Attorney FANI Willis has issued a 7-page letter to the Fulton Board of Commissioners. This was in December of 2024, and she was threatening to sue them if they did not give her the money that she says she needs to fund her district attorney office. Now, y'all, keep this in mind, okay? FANI Willis receives funds, but she also decides how to use those funds. Many people have taken exception to her paying her boyfriend, right, with the county money. Somewhere around $600,000 to $800,000 she paid to him and to his office for legal work in the Donald Trump prosecution. We all know this. We repeat this in every video, but for those of you who didn't know. So FANI's getting this money, and she's deciding how to use it. Some of it she gives to her boyfriend. Some of it she uses to prosecute Donald Trump in a court case that's falling apart. Some of it she uses to prosecute 28 YSL defendants in trials that don't even result in any significant guilty verdicts from the jury. So now FANI's saying, look, County Commission, you need to give me more money or I'm going to sue you. She also says people are going to die if they don't give her the money that she insists that they give her. Quote, without adequate funding to properly serve the citizens of this county, we have to explore legal remedies, which includes filing a lawsuit against the Board of Commissioners to seek a budget consistent with the number and nature of cases this office handles. Now, over on X, we have I meme, therefore I am, and I am going to place a link in the description to this X post. Go give this person a follow if you're interested in this wonderful content. This person, I mean, therefore I am, has posted a video that we're going to take a look at of FANI talking, where she's threatening to sue. But first, let's see what I mean, therefore I am says. Disgraceful Georgian DA FANI Willis, who hired her lover to prosecute Trump, has funneled over $650,000 in taxpayer money to him, is now asking for donations to fund her security. So y'all, let's listen to what FANI has to say in her own words.
Obviously, you can donate. I want to say that again. So obviously, you can donate because it does finance lawyers. It finances my security. Whenever I do anything that is not necessarily DA related, but more my elected, I pay security to be with me because I never want them to say I'm using county officials to do public service. So my bills in my campaign are more.
What you talking about, Willis?
But the other thing that you can do is, I would love some place where if there was a think tank, when we have legal issues, because we have all types of legal issues coming up. If I'm not financed properly, I'm going to sue this Board of Commissioners.
What you talking about, Willis?
Love some place where if there was a think tank, when we have legal issues, because we have all types of legal issues coming up. If I'm not financed properly, I'm going to sue this Board of Commissioners, period. Well, I may need lawyers to do that, because if not, I'm adding to that jail population, right?
What you talking about, Willis?
If not, I'm adding to that jail population, right? It's just common sense. How many lawyers I have, that's how many cases we can indict. That's how quickly we get to dismissals, setting appropriate bonds, and you have people that are not invested in it. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. In Fulton County, a Democratic county, we have a Republican chair and a Republican vice chair. I don't know what in the world is going on.
What you talking about, Willis?
All right, so there you have it, y'all. FANI is saying that she has private security. She doesn't want to use the general funds from the county to fund her security because she doesn't want to be called out on that. And that's smart, right? Because people certainly would call FANI out on that. So, but now she's asking, we don't know who she's talking to. There's not a whole lot of context for this video, so we don't really know exactly who she's talking to here, but she's asking, let's say, constituents, voters, somebody who's before her to donate to her fund so that she can get a think tank going, so that she can have security. And also, she needs to fund up and staff up her office so that she can try to throw the president in jail, right? So here we have FANI. What I'm using the provocative word begging for money, right? For donations. That might be a little bit of a provocative word though. And generally probably just rubbing people the wrong way. But you know what? It looks like FANI does have her supporters, y'all. I mean, she's here, she's talking in front of somebody there, and apparently she feels comfortable enough to ask these people for donations. So she must have her. And by the way, she did win re-election, right? So we have to keep that in mind as well. FANI won re-election, so she must have a very strong base of support there in the Atlanta area. But I will admit, even though I try to stay neutral, it looks interesting. Okay, let me just use that word. It looks interesting when you see her asking for money and saying she's going to sue for money, while at the same time she is being accused of and actively pursued for misappropriation of funds. It seems a little tone deaf to me. Seems like you're not reading the room. But this is her job. Her job is to staff her office. So now I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about this video? Does this video, are you a FANI supporter or are you a FANI detractor? Do you feel like FANI is just doing her job and looking to staff her office and go after the bad guys in Fulton County? Or do you think FANI is, like people say, like this person says here, I mean, therefore I am, that FANI is disgraceful and that maybe she doesn't have the best interest of her county in mind? I'd like to hear from you. Let me know what you think of this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and share the video out, y'all. Help us blow it up. And also do visit I mean therefore I am, y'all. We need to give that person credit for their content, okay? Thank y'all. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you back in the next one.